Oh my goodness! Of course, when I start streaming, my damn stomach acts up. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Guys, we're here. We were right. Congratulations for making it another day. I'm already going to give you some congratulations because it is 2025. We got to be truthful and honest with ourselves and say that holy shit, life is hard right now. Life is hard, harder. I'm not even going to say it. Can we start off with less horny now? Please. Oh, hey, look. I got matching sisters behind me. That was funny. But yeah, it's another day. It's another daily day. A daily day where we dance the death of death. The death of death? I don't even know what I was trying to say there. Yeah, death mystery. We'll do it death mystery. Welcome. I'm doing this a lot live because I just kind of like doing this. Well, this is kind of a fun time for me. So we might, you and me, my friend, might have a little an upload schedule, you know, just every morning I'll just pop up one of these once I have enough in the tank. Oh, because once again, this is a daily, you know, I don't know if I'll really want to constantly upload, maybe like every other day, but I'm thinking I'm gonna upload these at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. or something like that. Been thinking about it, you know? It's just thought I had. Oh my god, it's just a death I had. Hermit, help me! Help me, Hermie! Thank you. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. It's another Nox day. It's another build a day. Pathetic day. You know, we're just rocking out the dailies and shit. So I hope everybody's ready to rock. You know, ready to kill it. It's now October, and the world ain't getting warmer. Instead, it is getting colder. So we gotta tighten up. We gotta tighten the fuck up, guys. You dig? You dig? Hopefully you've been preparing yourself, you know, for the end of the year, and you haven't just did the whole thing that everybody else does and say, yeah, 2025 is my year. And then, you know, May comes around and you're like, oh my god, I haven't do anything. What is going on? Hopefully it didn't happen. But if it did, there's always time to, you know, make up for it. Do some things. Get some shit activated, you know? There's always time. There's always time. I think actually I'm gonna say fuck it to this stupid fucking night, and then we're gonna oh wait. I should have killed him, but oh my god, I'm dead. It's fine. We have the revive on. Please tell me it didn't. Yeah, it didn't wear off. Okay, good. You know, I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever I do Goddess Grace lately, it's been wearing off like right when I need to use it. Hilariously. But nevertheless, fuck, we've all. Gonna get some curse up here, and then we're gonna summon the ghost because I think we have enough healers. Like there's a healer on the other side and a healer on this side. So I'm just gonna go ball to the walls. You know, we're gonna do some damage because he does have too much health. Essentially, I think the ghost will do more to him than actually. We can just curse. Here. We don't need that much death energy. Yeah, I think the ghosts are gonna do more. Well, they're doing like 200 now. That's not good, ghosties. That's not good, my ghosties. You need to be stronger, my ghosties! But yeah, I don't really know what topic I have to talk about today. I just really felt like hopping on the mic. It really felt like, you know, speaking my mind, speaking my truth, of whatever that truth may be this time. Perhaps we'll talk about bad days. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's chat about it. Let's chat about it because I feel like I've just recently had like a string of horrible times, and it's all because, you know, we let well, oftentimes, sometimes it really is like a horrible fucking day, right? But oftentimes we really just let like a bad moment, you know, spoil the whole pot for everything else we got going on, you know, in that area time span or whatever. It's really crap, you know, shit, bullshit. And we don't need to dwell on all the hosh that is around because there's a lot. There's a lot. I will, you know, fully admit that that the world is just super fucking cruel, and sometimes it decides to give you a shit sandwich. And yeah, it doesn't feel good to eat the shit sandwich. I think we all know it doesn't feel good to eat the shit sandwich. But you know, when you're done ingesting shit, you know, you move on. There's another meal. You know, there's another moment, you know? It's just eating. Oftentimes I get so tied up over meals and stuff because I'm a terrible cook. I mean, I'm not a terrible cook, but you know, I really don't. You know, it's just not where I value spending my time. Essentially, I can cook, but you know, I just don't really like. Oh my goodness, the whole process of it, going through things like that, and I didn't have the divine on me, and I had a special. You're such a bitch, Nox. Okay, it's fine. Bitch, Nox bots. Um, But yeah, I always go through these huge troubles with eating and caretaking on myself and all these tasks that, you know, are seemingly normal and regular to other people. But yeah, it's a different kind of feeling when you have these bad quote unquote days or times, especially when you have a lot of neuroticism in you, because very easy to dwell on. Oh, I could have done that better. I should have said this. You know, I should have worked out this order of operations or whatever the fuck bullshit you start berating yourself on. Would you stop killing me? You're a bitch. Yeah, it can be very easy to just get pieced off, to piece out of life for that day. But I think, you know, without these bad days, without these horrid times, these horrid situations that we are constantly put through, we wouldn't be able to enjoy the good stuff. So I really do treasure that. I look forward to tragedies, you know, because of times like this. Because, like I said, guys, it's been a combo. It's been a literal like ultra, you know, kill record streak of just bullshit coming at me. And although right now I do appreciate it, in the moment I surely didn't. And I had to realize it was oh damn it, I immediately died. I gotta realize that it really was just certain moments that triggered me, you know, and caused me to sort of crash out a little bit. So the thing is, if you know in yourself that you're not the type to really like just let things go, give it a shot. And I would say the easiest way to do that for me is literally not like just ignoring it. That's the worst way to do it. Let things go. I'd say really write it out. Write out your problems, you know, talk it out, or, you know, put it in a podcast or whatever happened to you, whatever that trigger was, embody it. And then, you know, see how you feel afterward, you know, see if you really need to do that. Sometimes it helps to, maybe if you want to like write a review for whatever, because, you know, so, most oftentimes for me it's like some annoying ass place or whatever that I had to go to get food, or like a grocery store. I get triggered by somebody on the street or whatever, and I just write it out, and I'm just like, this is just not that deep. It is just not that serious. And oftentimes it really ain't. But in the moment, we can't see that. It always takes time. It always takes time. And that's the most annoying thing, man. Nothing's going to heal you except for your mind and your time. And that was really dumb. I shouldn't have took that to the face. But I have the revive on, so it's not that terrible. I don't know if we're going to do this. We took a while to get him down to half. I don't know if we're going to do this, honestly. But it is what it is. Oh, I went the wrong way. That was dumb. I didn't even put the revive on me. That's what I should have done, honestly. I should have just been like, yep, I'm gonna die. I'll just revive this. But I wanted to run. And yeah, I think that's what we generally are dealing with in life, man. Like, we always have these times where we're like, I want to solve this problem. I want to run towards the goal. I want to do whatever. And honestly, you sometimes just gotta take the shit to the hilt, you know? You just gotta take the L, take the damage, tank it, you know? And just be like, look, I fucked up. Let me die and get revived, or let this get drowned out and then come back to us. Just like this time, because I really don't think we're gonna do it unless the Guardian like you know, kills himself. Be selfless, Guardian. What the hell? How did I get back? Did he kill himself? I think he did. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know who revived me, but I'm extremely good. Okay, so let's see if we can turn this shit around. I don't know. Oh no! Goodness gracious. Okay. He's just, you know, I'm not really looking at what he's doing. I think I'm not fully like developing what's going on here, and they're gonna probably survive, do some damage. Okay. So let's do. Oh my goodness, fucking gracious! Let's do this. Am I dead? Oh, yep. Oh. Goodness gracious. See, that's one good thing about the Death Master, is that, you know, I don't really have to constantly be revived by everybody else, but at the same time, like, Jesus Christ, am I doing anything? Am I doing anything? Yeah, maybe I should go back to Pirate, because it's just very hard to get a lick in on this guy when I have to be like relatively close to him. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're back. We're locked in. We're locked in once again. Everybody's yelling at me, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this, but we're locked in once again. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Beating this thing. I actually should test out the skeletons too to see if they do more damage. I don't think they would. I think he's more of like a magic guy. I guess. Oh my goodness. Is that on me? We can just... Nope, we're not. Okay, so let's Death Scythe him a couple of times. And then the special here brings my death powers, that bar right down at max. But I really don't know what I'm going to do with it, as there's very little time left. So, you know, let's test this out. Let's see how much the skeletons do. Because I have nothing left in my life, you know? I don't think we're gonna be able to run his ass to the ground. I don't understand why they don't give us enough time for this bullshit. What is going on? Oh my god, they do way more! Okay, well, see, we figured this shit out. We figured this shit out. Yeah, they do like fucking almost double the other motherfuckers' damages. That's... Well, like I said, guys, sometimes you just gotta take the L to the head. I'm sorry that I made this video far longer than it needed to be, because I'm stupid. I mean, maybe it wasn't fully my fault, but whatever. I personally have had a lot of good Nox runs lately, and this is the new boss. Put some clothes on. Some clothes on your child. So it's a little bit of karmatic, you know, tension that is back upon me, I suppose. You know? Just is what it is. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And some are born to sing the blues. All that shit. But whatever. We know more information now. Skeletons are the way to go. I'm just used to a lot of these bosses being magical fucks. So that's why I did not do the skeletons at first. And once again, I usually do pirate with this boss, so I should have kind of suspected. But I think the cannons are like a different type of damage because you can do that on basically anybody, you know, and they'll do like the same. I think they ignore defenses or something. I don't know. All right. Second attempt, new party. More Pukus. We got a fortune teller here. Fortune teller is a crazy class in this game, by the way. I haven't done the vocation quest for it at all yet because even on this file, which is my new game plus file, I have not really worked out what I want to do with it. Being real, it's a very versatile class. Essentially, you collect cards and all the cards of your moves, and so you combine the cards to get better moves, and you open packs to get random cards, and you know, there's specific combinations of cards to get the really good moves. And yeah, it just takes a lot of time. A lot of the magic maze is geared towards that. He's running towards me. I don't like him running towards me. Can I feast on his body? Can I feast on his organs? Not close enough. He lasered me like a bitch. Okay, it's fine. We have the reply log. And he killed my skelly boys. You're a bitch. My skelly boys. My skelly friends. Let's bring him back after I revive myself. But yeah, I feel like it's a combination of factors sometimes for these horrible days that we have. For me personally, it indeed was like a lot of things. You know, like I couldn't record for a while. I was stuck in the house because it was raining. You know, I was trying to get food, and the food wasn't really ordering right, so I had to go out and get the food. But then, you know, they did order right, so then I had to go back in to get the food because it did order right, but it said it wasn't ordering right. And it was, you know, and then over here, you know, I go collect food from other places, and then. It's just you know, a trial for life. But I'm glad I went through it. I'm glad we struggled through it. It sort of takes you to a higher mental state to go through the pain, but it takes a certain kind of person to go through the pain in the right way. Because, you know, low levels of mental fortitude. And, you know, the wrong pain can, you know, really send you over to the edge that you don't want to go to, you know? So it's just a matter of, you know, what your mind is giving to you, you know, and what you're willing to go through in your mind. Okay, we have to revive now because there's a lot of dead people. There's a lot of dead folks. I don't know where they are, though. I don't know where's Nox. Please don't kill me, Nox. I'll get you. Okay. Don't kill me, Nox. Get away! Away! Ooh, we're good. We're good. Okay, you can kill me, Nox. But yeah, it's a true struggle. A true and real struggle. Every time in life, even when you have these good days, you realize, you know, it's not good for everybody. You know, not even everybody in your circle, or in your life, or in your balls. I don't know, wherever you keep people. I keep no people anywhere near my psyche, and it sucks. It sucks. I you know, would definitely describe myself as a very loving person. But in my holy 29 years of youth, I feel like, you know, just giving isn't really helping anyone. It's a whole airplane conundrum. You know, you have to put on your own mask before you decide to help out your brethren. Because a lot of times people don't have plans for you. They don't have, you know, objectives for you to succeed in. It's just a random occurrence, whether you win or not. And if you really want to help people, you gotta win. You have to. You need resources. You need assets, not liabilities. And yeah, a lot of times when you're at the top, at the bottom, at the top, at the Channing Tatum. But you have a lot of skill, you have a lot of faith, you have a lot of courage. People will, you know, use that because it's very easy to have a good day off of somebody's mediocre day. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean. If anybody's worked retail, you know what I mean, for sure. You know, yeah, but yeah, you know, it's not all black and white. You gotta realize a lot of the times when we go through these horrible triggers from other people, it's really not the people or the situation. They're just trying to live in their best way possible too. So as far as the whole, you know, just holding resentment and anger towards, you know, those people seemingly fucking you over, it's not really gonna help you in the end, man. You gotta let go of that shit, and that's the main thing. You know, when we have these bad days, you just gotta let go. Just gotta let go of everything, of life. I'm a little crazy because I've wished for horrible things for myself for a long time. So, you know, bad days affect me in an adverse way now. You know, I used to think, oh, it's all right. I mean, then I'm like, no, we're closer to, you know, somewhere where we want to be is essentially, you know, the bad days is just another day, another trial to bring me closer to exactly road, which is, you know, not fucking here. But yeah, I've rested in the solace that, you know, God put us all here for a reason. So I have a job to do. You know, of course, it's very sad. You know, all the tragedies in life and all the annoying things that happen. It's very sad. It's very frustrating. But there is inherent value to be had for the bullshit annoyances in life, in your family, and all the people who are, oh my goodness, constantly screwing you over. Oh, excuse me for the sniffle there. You know, there's inherent value in that pain if you like growth. And honestly, you gotta be honest with yourself. Honestly, be honest. If you don't like growth, you don't like growth. You know, I'm not telling everybody to be some sort of amazing, you know, passionate, you know, fighting super Power Rangers individual. The truth is, you're gonna, you know, cause a lot of heartbreak and pain to everybody. You're gonna disappoint a lot of people. You know, you're gonna isolate yourself and all that stuff just from, you know, going through the pain like this. You know, observing growth like this. It's not gonna be a happy-go-lucky, nice and clean life. Oh man, I didn't put the fucking divine on myself, and my skelly boys are dead. We're good. I'll put it on this time. But if you do value growth and you are honest with yourself, then you know this pain is temporary. It always is. It always is. You know, because as anybody who is, oh no, I didn't get the thing on again. Oh my gosh, are we not gonna win? I don't think we're gonna win. I don't think we're gonna win again, guys. Will I not be able to Nox it? Will I not be able to beat Nox? Was it just dumb luck all of those other times? Could be. Could be. I also think the pirate is doing work, but maybe we need 2 pirates for this. It just takes so long to do good damage to him. It's ridiculous. Or he has too much health. I don't know. Either one. Either way. Yeah, you guys, don't bother reviving me, guys. I'm not doing any work anyways. I'm focusing on commentary. Ahaha, the party revive. Good, good. Fortune Teller is actually this crazy fucking class. It's insane. I love that class. But yes, it's truly a sad thing in life when you see a lot of people have given up, at least in my eyes, because it feels like there are people who convince themselves they did all that they can, and I just don't think that's real. You know, I don't think that's real. I think there's always more to be done. You know, there's always more to do. As far as anything goes, you know, it just never ends, and I feel like we really need to be less hard on ourselves for these bad days. Because, you know, at the end of a bad day, what is next? Is another fucking bad day, man. It doesn't fucking stop. We don't get, you know, grace from the shit. You know, we don't get divine blessings. It's just gonna come back harder for you. So if you don't go towards the pain, if you don't run towards it, it's gonna be harder next time. But if you do it, then, you know, something worse will happen, but you'll be like slightly better. I don't know. But for the people who don't value growth, I'd say you can just keep distracting yourself. You just can't you can't hold that resentment for why you're not growing or elevating in the way you want. You can't hold that. You can't hold that because, you know, it's obvious. It should be obvious to you why you are not where you need to be. Because, you know, you're not putting in the work. It's crazy that nowadays this life is so easy, yet people think, you know, we're still gonna have, you know, the easiest methods of winning, of success, of power, you know, but life is so easy, so of course it's gonna be a lot harder to do the most basic bullshit. He's doing chloral brief, you gotta get away from him now. Let me, it's party revive. But yeah, it's a true struggle to get through a life like this, and I'd say that the main thing we have to do is just not lie to ourselves. Oh, are we done? Oh my goodness. I think we're done. See, I'm not lying to myself now that we're probably gonna fucking lose this one. I don't really know. I don't have a big hit. Here we go. Big hit. Last big hit. It's not gonna do it. Don't lie to yourself. Yes, we do it. Oh my goodness, I'm so sad. I love you guys though. Good job. Good job once again. I suck. I always suck. Look at him. Look at his fucking hand. Bitch ass hand. Okay. Fucking nasty hoe. Okay. We're gonna get this shit, and I think this will be a shorter episode because I kind of just want to do Nox. I'll do the other ones on my own time, I guess. Nox is knocking me off my feet, so I suppose we'll chill out and record the rest of the fucks later. Oh my god, that's hot out there. Should I switch to pirate? Yeah, I mean, I just have more love for pirate, honestly. So we'll switch to pirate. I'm a terrible healer. I try to be a good one, but you know. I am man. You know, healing is a woman's job. Men shoot and get gun and kill and murder. You know, that's all I'm good for. As a matter of fact, too, we'll go Fushi because I fucking love Fushi. She's great. So we'll go Fushi as well. I'd say the main thing we have to remember is to just be easy, you know, because life is gonna be very hard, but it's not like a race to the finish. It's more of like a marathon. You know? We're not sprinting. You know, burnouts. I don't think there's any cure for it. I don't think, you know, we may find the cure to cancer first. We may find the cure for HIV. We probably already have the fucking cure for that shit, honestly. Truthfully, you know? I don't think there's really gonna be a cure for burnout, guys. I really don't. I don't believe it. Because it's just time, you know? It's just time. It's just like there's no cure for a hangover, you know. Everybody says, "Oh, coffee," or, you know, you gotta drink mint stuff, you know, you gotta, you know, do 3 push-ups, or, you know, I don't know, exercise, you know, get some fresh air, drink some water, all this bullshit. It's just like time, man, time. And if you start pre-using time while you're already in the bullshit, you know, taking a lot of time in between and openly and honestly admitting to yourself that what you're doing is not sustainable for a long area. You know, it's just like this. It's just like these episodes that I'm doing. I did not start out off rip doing these at 7 a.m. uploading them, or 6 a.m. or whatever time I'm uploading. It might be 7 a.m. I think 7 a.m. is actually better than 6 a.m. because I think more people will be like awake. But you know, I'm not gonna like start, you know, recording and uploading them immediately at 7 a.m. every day, right? That's not gonna be beneficial or helpful at all. Because you know I wouldn't be able to maintain it, you know. And the best thing in life is to just keep going daily. I don't care how small it is. That's why it's so helpful to have a meditation practice that is very like 30 seconds for every day, instead of being like, I'm gonna meditate for 30 minutes every week. You know, like doesn't, you know, life just don't work like that, man. Life just don't work like that. Don't hit me! Don't smack me! Oh, he just smacked me once. That's good. That's good. He didn't comb me. He didn't comb my hair. Hey, we got more ultra cannons. My ultra cannon is still over there though, so kind of don't need it. Would you stop chasing me, Nox? Chase someone else. Goodness gracious. Man, loves me. I understand. I love Fushi too. She's great. It's making a little scary. All right. The stun doesn't work on him, but this one does. This one certainly does. You know what I haven't tried on this boss? I haven't tried the dancer. I'm actually kind of scared to dance on this guy, because the dance is I feel like, personally, I just feel like it's not a very strong class without a good team. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm so dead. No, I'm not. I forgot my movement speed is crazy on this class. That's awesome. That's awesome. He's probably gonna stomp now. No, he didn't stomp. Okay, I thought he was dead. Now he's stomping. Yep. But I have hop stick on. Ooh. Ooh, sexy wand users. Sexy wand users, stand up. Alright. Finally use the special. Get my ultra cannon back. My ultra C. Oh yeah, I always shoot that ultra C. Every night, every day, baby. Ultra C! Oh yeah. Oh man, they're giving my... See, I love having two pirates here so we can just buff each other's cannons. You know? Have like a cannon threesome over here and shit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Some classes, like the druid, you probably don't want two druids. But this is like one of the summon classes that you can really like vibe on having a lot of them around. We're already B boosted, so I'm gonna focus fire. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. When I switch classes, he's already half health. We're not even like halfway through the time limit, man. I'm just a shitty fucking death master, you know? And this is why. This is why I haven't committed suicide yet. Because I'm just shit. I'm shit at it, you know? I'm shit at death. What can I say? What can I say? I'm literally the worst. I have no mastery over it. Zero mastery over my death. Is essentially what I'm learning here. But all in all, Death Master is a healing support class. Way more support than this guy is. Oh my god, stop that one. And yeah, I'm just not good at support in this game. It's just off rip, real talk. Not good at support. Not good at all. But yeah, I remember when I first started, I danced a lot because, I mean, it's not a really amazing support class, let's be real. It just looks cool. It just has very, very nice animations. And yeah, like I said, if you have a really good team, which I did, when I first played this game, I was just so confused on how everything worked that I just grabbed like some super high level crazy motherfuckers from the guild, and I just said, I'm just gonna beat the game with this guy. Which is not too different from what I'm doing now. It's just I'm only using my characters, and we're not all super high level. This game is so stupidly easy that you really only need one high level person. You know, I was kind of overkilling it with what I was doing before, but yeah, you really don't need that many, you know, crazy strong people to do good things. But yeah, it's a true struggle to figure out what the hell is even going on here. I will admit, if it seems a little overwhelming and you're like, I don't want to play this, I'll just watch him play this. I understand. Just here for the music too, I also understand that. If you're just here for the graphics, I definitely understand that. I don't understand why people love all these, like, why are we chasing, especially in the States, these super realistic, you know, oh my gosh, look how good the graphics are games. Why are we chasing that? I love games that look like this. Like PlayStation, you know, GameCube era style stuff. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I think Mario Kart World looks great too. And stuff like that. But also, I think it's, you know, it's just like, man, it took like 10 years to make this damn game and it doesn't even look like different than Mario Kart 8. Like, really? Hello? What are we doing here? But yeah, graphics really aren't my forte. I'm way more of a gameplay goon. Way more of a gameplay goon, as you can clearly see. You know, I like to game the game. You know, I like to game the game. Game the game. I don't think it's a bad thing. It hasn't done me wrong yet. I do think a lot of my skills as far as like technical abilities, especially in things like gaming and stuff. Oh, we're done. See, look, I just needed to switch classes. I'm just done. Whatever. Love you guys. Appreciate you. You know, it's been 30 minutes. I've done longer episodes of this. We'll run through like 1 or 2 more, I suppose. I just don't want it to go over an hour. I feel like as anyone who watches podcasts, when I do watch podcasts a lot, you know, just people yapping. If you yap for longer than an hour, I'm just pissed off at you. I'm just like, Jesus, girl, like, I love you, Squall Chan. I love you. I fucking, like, I adore this girl. Over an hour and I start to like, Jesus Christ, I zone out. You know, it's like, are we marathoning? Like, what is happening here? You can't do this to me. But I am also the person who watched like a 7-hour documentary on Pokemon Fire Red. No, it wasn't Fire. It was like Omega Ruby Sapphire, whatever the fuck. Pokemon fans are crazy too. They are fucking insane, man. Like, I don't understand it. The most predatory business practices ever from Game Freak. And you guys are just, you're swallowing it up. You're eating it up. You're slurping it up. You know? Sorry, I don't mean to trigger you, but, you know. You do you, dog. I'm not, you know, I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I just don't think I would ever convince anybody to buy both Pokemon games ever. Unless they're a content creator, unless it's going to bring them money back in some way. Why would you buy both Pokemon games? I don't know. It's the same game twice. It's the same blah. But that's neither here nor there. We're not here to talk about crazy Nintendo fans. We're here to talk about bad days. And I suppose they kind of fit. Because I feel like you crazy Nintendo fans, you probably have way more bad days than the average individual. And what do? You go to Daddy Nintendo. Daddy Nintendo, fix my bad day. Let me play both Leaf Red and Fire Red at the same time. Did I say Leaf Red? Leaf Green? Whatever. You know what the fuck I meant. Don't yell at me. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. A boot. Yeah, I think so. I think, honestly, the crazy consumerism comes from us just not accepting our emotions. Like, you get angry, and you're like, I'm not angry. I don't need to get angry. Get a video game. Go scroll. Nah, man. You get angry, go in your car, sit there, you know, freak out. Don't fucking put a camera on yourself. Please, Jesus Christ. Or cry. Or whatever. You know, I'm not a girl, so crying is really not a thing that is just comfortable for me. I wish it was. I love crying. I think the last time I cried was on a Berry Crepe video. Because it's the first time I had really, like, gone into the story of Dale Earnhardt. And so she watched a reaction video of the NASCAR death guy who did really cool stuff. It was just really sad. It was really powerful. I like to see people who die in, I don't know, really, like, fitting ways, you know? So, I guess we could get a little topical now, you know, the shit that happened last month with Charlie Kirk, you know? I am, you know, for him specifically, I'm happy for him, because he died doing what he loved, you know? He's probably very, very happy up there, that he doesn't have to deal with us and our retarded bullshit, especially with how he reacted to it, you know? He's like, oh, goodness gracious, I'm so glad I have no more work to do on Earth. Goodness gracious. If he's not on Earth, you know, more power to you. But what I believe is that, you know, we're never really done. We're never really finished with the bullshit. So once we leave here, there's just more, you know? I really feel like heaven is on Earth, too. And, essentially, once we die, we're just reincarnated without our memories. You know, we get, you know, a different skill set, maybe a couple more parameters. You know, you get the new game plus, whatever. But yeah, I feel like that's why things just. I don't mean to say it like this, but life is just way too easy for me. You know, it's just a lot of things just add up. A lot of shit just comes naturally. My intuition is so good that I oftentimes don't trust it. Because I'm like, there's no way, you know, there's no way this person's just literally trying to fuck me over and I can see it clearly, you know, so I'm just gonna allow it. I'm just gonna let them do it. And then they do it and I'm like, wow, why did I do that? Why didn't I just stop them? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually insane. And then, you know, I watch people and I watch streamers. I'm like, this person is a piece of shit, you know, and then I'm like, well, maybe not. And then, you know, the completionist is a piece of shit. And then I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Still like the videos, I guess. Like, there's just certain things that just tune me into people, and you know, it feels like I just know too much. Like a lot of stuff in life, you don't even really need to like tell me or anything like that. I'm just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And the awareness is something that I actively avoided because of that. You know, I just knew the more aware you become, the less happy you are. People really don't believe that, but you know, this is a reason why a lot of intelligent people decide to just be alone, man. Because intelligence is inherently not fun. It's one of the least fun things, you know. And people will try to act like school is such a happy-go-lucky, wonderful place, but it's not. It's not. You know, learning is great. Learning is fantastic. I love learning, but school, a lot of people, especially a lot of smart people, a lot of ambitious people just aren't really fit to run in that environment. And it's because it really wasn't made to, like, you know, teach us things. It was constructed to get people ready for factory work and you know, settled in their farm lives. You know, the summer break was invented because most kids had to help the farm in the summer. Like, you know, the school bell, you know, like when it rings for lunch, they just did that because when you work in the factory, that's exactly what happens at lunch. You know, they ring the bell and then you go to lunch. Like, just certain things like this. And it's the entire, like, structure of the whole periods and classing system. It's like, it's old, essentially. And it hasn't been changed forever. And nobody cares about the youth like they really say they care about the youth. And it's frustrating. And all this awareness about life can just easily bring on like a string of bad days if you're just caught up in it. You know, if you're just all up in that bullshit. All up in that bullshit. All up in that bullshit. This is also an amazing ogre outfit right here. I can't really zone in on him. Look at that. Look at the hair. I don't know. There we go. Look at the hair. You have to see the hair to fully complete, you know. Fucking amazing. Fucking incredible. Oh, yes. I mean, let's see if we can go over to the other side. There you go. There you go. That's so good. But yeah, it's a true crazy thing to be in this life and be fully aware of it. I think we all discount how crazy that is. The internet has brought us to a lot of, you know, conclusions, a lot of, you know, tinfoil hat theories. There's a lot of jumping and hopping and skipping. And you shouldn't skip. No skips. You know, life is not a speed run. You know, if you ever find some crazy get rich scheme, or, you know, I'll give you the guidebook, and, you know, here's my paid course, you know, for getting a better life or getting a girlfriend. It's just all bullshit, man, because it's gonna be different for you specifically. I guarantee you are not these people. You are a different breed. If you're not making YouTube videos and playing Dragon Quest X, then you're different than me. So even these things that I give you, and I try my best, my hardest, my damnedest to be as vague as possible, because I know that if I give you anything exact and it doesn't work, I'm gonna feel worse than probably you. And that's because, you know, it happens to me oftentimes when I watch all these, you know, self-help, you know, podcasts or whatever, because that's usually what I watch. You know, I just like to learn things. YouTube is a very good place for learning. TikTok used to be, and it kind of still is, if you're Asian. But as far as entertainment value too, it's just everything here. You know, everything on YouTube. And I mean, I'm certainly not mad at that. You know, it's basically the only social media I use now because of that. But yeah, you have to remember that whole burnout thing that I just fucking talked about. You can't care too much. Oh yeah, he fucked. I should not have been. That's a place that I should not have been. Oh my goodness. Cannon's gone. My cannon's just so good. Yeah, it's okay. It's a big boost. Oh no, don't kill me. Now they're gone. Okay. Well, I'm glad I wasted that shit. And that's often how I can feel, you know, in life. It's like, man, I literally just put up these Halloween decorations. Now it's fucking Christmas. I should have spell blocked. I got greedy. I got greedy with the special for sure. I did what I did. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Sliding on the rest of us. Sucking on a Hestibus. I have no idea what a Hestibus is. For some reason, it reminds me of like a Doom enemy. I think I'm thinking of Hectibus, but I added an S there. I don't know. I don't even know that's how you pronounce that enemy. Yeah, strangely enough, guys, I know you didn't expect this, but I do play different games. I'm a big Doom fan, huge Doom fan, and after Halo, I really didn't play a lot of other FPSs because, you know, they don't feel as good as Doom. Of course, the new Dooms are great. Those are fantastic. Yo, it was so funny. I'll tell you guys a story. I actually bought the new Doom, and I moved away from home, but I loved the game so much that I just took the game without the Xbox, you know? I just took the game. I was just like, I just want to fucking hold it, man. I just want to, it's real, you know? Because it had been so long since I just played an FPS that looked 3D, you know, that it felt good. It was crazy, you know, it was insane. And, yeah, I'm very stupid and sentimental like that about video games. It's very clear that I needed to invest more in this channel because I don't think there's anything in this world that I'm ever going to love as much as this medium. And that's just it. A lot of people need to realize it's just a medium. It's just a genre. It's not really a part of you. You know, like, of course, I do love video games a lot, but, you know, if there was ever, like, a video game ban or an abolish or, you know, Square Enix suddenly said, hey, you know, we're killing all black people or whatever, I don't know. That probably wouldn't stop me from playing the game, bro. But, you know, whatever happens, you know, if something hits my morals in a different way, then it's not, like, me, you know? It's just a part of me. Just like anything else, you know? A lot of people just take one aspect of themselves, and then they just cookie cutter it over everything else. They're like, yeah, this is me, I don't need to think about anything. And of course, that can be easy. Can definitely dilute your awareness, which makes life a lot more fun, you know? But if you're aware and you realize you are a whole individual, or at least trying to be, you know, you just understand there's more to you. There's more to you than just a gamer. You know, there's more to you than just a music listener. You know, there's more to you than just an artist, or a drawer, or a painter, or a YouTube watcher, a podcast listener, a truck driver, a garbage man. I don't know if any garbage man watching. An oil rig operator. You know, there's just more to you. You know, and when you truly embody everything, yeah, the awareness is hard. The awareness is annoying. We might be able to do all these because I'm way faster with everything else except for stupid fucking Nox. Stupid fucking Nox. No worries, I just threw the pillow. Little lore on me. I generally play these video games with a pillow in my lap. Because I'm lonely and I like to hug things. Provides me a little stool, a little table for my controller so I can rest it down and shit. But my stomach getting a little sweaty. I'm going to admit that. My stomach getting a little... Yeah. Awareness is hell, you know? And heaven is finding that awareness and being able to let go. So that's why I think heaven's on earth. That's why I think that a lot of people do witness it. You know, it just depends on how close they get to God in a past life, essentially. And of course, you can do it in this life. It's just hard to, you know, actively get there. It's very, very hard. It's very hard, very not enthralling to get there, to speak with him, because it's confusing, man. God feels like a very, 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 very quiet. The quietest voice. Quietest voice you never heard, you know? And on top of that, he ain't really gonna tell you shit. You know, he ain't really gonna tell you shit. Unless you really listen. You know, oftentimes I talk to God, I listen to the words, and He's just like, just keep going. Just keep going. You know? What you're doing isn't up. And as comforting as that is, it's not a fucking answer, man. You know, it's not like a oh my god, yeah, you're right, man. Oh, how did I not think of that? Oh my god. Just gotta be kind to yourself. You have to heal your inner child so that stuff, actually sounds good to you. So that you can wake up and be thankful, and it's like it doesn't feel weird. But with an unhealed inner child, it's gonna feel like punishment. It's gonna feel like people are making fun of you. It's going to feel like the bad days will never end. But they will. Thank God they will. That's the only thing certain in life, that the bad days are going to end, the good days are going to end, all days are going to end, motherfucker. Every single day will be over. Soon, We missed the rapture September, but, that motherfucker's still coming. God's like, hey, man, no worries, that milk, I'm coming back with that shit. And honestly, I don't think we dodged the rapture, guys. Have you? September was a crazy month for news. Let's just say it that way. I'm not even gonna get into what's going on because I don't think. Personally, I still don't think video games are a place for politics. Even though I openly, and talk about them all the goddamn time and shit, because I can't get away from them because they're fucking everywhere in my casual video game. Square Enix and all this shit. Yeah, it's just been crazy. It's been real weird. Been real. Promise those were kind of words. Oh, why'd you give me purple? I'm already in the red. You give me purple, you bitch. It's fine. It's okay. It is okay. All my cannons die? I think they did. So let's go back over here. Actually, we'll get a little scary on his ass. I'm scary on your ass, bitch. Coral grief on your ass, bitch. My spell power is actually pretty good. Okay. Ultra cannon. We get diamonds now? Oh no! What the fuck? He stomped the hell out of us. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Do we have a party revive here? Oh, Hermes got it now. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you, guys. It's my bad. Okay. There we go. Ah! No! Okay, well, not best. We'll take the L. Sometimes you can't win them all, So that's what that does. It stops you from being revived for a little bit. Of course, now we're good, so. You have a killer up still? You're gonna die? We might die. He couldn't use the leave on simply. I don't want to die. Let me use a leave on a Herbie. I don't want to die. Okay, Hermie good. And I'm dead. We're coming back. We're coming back. No worries. Oh, he's doing it again, like a bitch. Purple this time, once more. Oh, I'm right next to it. We probably got it. They're probably good. Do it before or revive me. Yeah, okay, you revive me, so it's fine. We're good. We probably don't need to take these crystals. Also, this party is not as fantastic as they usually are. Oh yeah, see, like I knew we wouldn't get that. No worries though, we're not gonna die. What? Death? Never heard about. And that's how you gotta be, guys. You have to be stupidly narcissistic and delusional. To truly not care about people, it's crazy. It's crazy this is what you're supposed to do, man. It's sort of a red pill tactic, although I really don't, validate the red pill at all. It's not good. It's not good. Not good for you. Ooh, I chose the right ones. That is good for you. There's just a lot of things about it that are inherently toxic that I don't feel like we should do. Just in general, I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but just in general, don't leave emotional baggage all over the place, I know it's hard to confront people about not liking them or, actively being like, hey man, I'm looking for a final person. I'm final boss searching right now. I do not have time for random fucks and lucks and chucks. It sucks, you destroy a lot of opportunities with that. Of course. I didn't even notice you have Naked Boy in this one. Oh, I remember Naked Boy. You remember Naked Boy. We all remember Naked Boy. I told him to get close. And he did not. But it's fine. You don't have to listen to me. I'm not your mom. Not your mom, not your sister, not your father, not your yeah, in general, just treat people like people. Treat people like you would want to be treated. That golden rule is something that I feel like a lot of people have just lost nowadays. It's insane. Truly insane. Could you move? Could you move? Move! Look at him. Look at him. Fast ass bad catch. Are you almost dead? I think you're almost dead. I'm tired of fighting this ass. Let's lock him on. Oh, my cannons are gone. Oh, wait, no, we're good. Hey, yo! I have no idea what these people are saying. Wonderful, wonderful times. I like having a little bit of a challenge, a scary moment in these battles. As you can see, we do have quite a few of the lacks. Lack. We do. Lack. Lacks on lacks, slats on slats. I actually don't think I'm done. We need one more. We need to fight the bird. Always gotta end with the bird. Always gotta end with the bird. I like how they order these too, It's just like homework. You always gotta start with the hardest shit first, and then you go down to all that other dumb, easy, retarded bullshit. Indeed. And bird. It is kind of crazy now that it's like a full hour for this let's see, because I'm just such a failure. And we spent 20 minutes rambling on about bullshit. But I feel like it makes sense for our topics of the day. It's just like this is like a bad day here. And what are we gonna do? We're just gonna go through it. We're gonna relax. We're gonna be like, maybe next time I don't need to record another one because maybe we'll split this one in two. Because you know what? I fucking suck. I fucking suck. And that's okay. You have to make a lot of suck. A lot of suck for the nut. For the climax of your progression. You have to suck a lot. You gotta damn near deep throat. You gotta get down to the base. Stick your tongue out. Lick the balls a little bit. Okay, let me stop. Now it's just getting crazy. But yeah, it's a lot of sucking up to life. It's just like when you're working and to elevate through a company, you have to sort of suck up to your corporate overlords in order to get better. But you know how you suck up to God? Guess where God is? He's within you. So you suck up to yourself. You become your own friend. And that's just coming with a lot of honesty. Like, you gotta be real with yourself. Maybe you really had a shitty day and you did nothing and you bed rotted and nothing happened. But good things still came. You learned how long you could sit in the bed without sweating. I don't know. Something weird like that. You always learn something. Even if you don't really try to. Honestly, sometimes when I watch the stupid funny videos or, the stupid Tinder videos, I learn, like, oh man, I think this is funny, And that's the thing, man. You can be grateful about anything. You can use anything as a springboard for knowledge. And you can use anything as a springboard for a good mood, And it takes a lot of reframing skills in order to make this natural. Because when you first do it, it's gonna feel weird. Of course. It takes a lot of reframing skills, but just like anything in life, it's the repetition that really, really cements like a new thought pathway. And crazily enough, you can do this with anything, man. Literally, you can believe any kind of retarded bullshit in the world. You could believe that the sky is piss-colored. It actually sometimes is, honestly. But, that's the thing. The world is just so complex that anything could be real. Even the stupid reframing, like bed rotting all day, helping you and helping you progress through life. And I think it really does, man. I think it really does. just gotta move in the right way. You gotta groove in the right way. And I think it's possible for all of us. Just putting one foot in front of the other, you know. And once again, guys, burnout is a real thing. So be kind to yourself. These bad days are not going to stop. They're not gonna stop. But you're gonna get better. I can guarantee you that, man. You're gonna get better. You're either gonna get better at sucking or suck at getting worse to better yourself, or getting better to worse. The suck to worse, the better. My brain is starting to hurt right now. Real talk. I don't know what's happening. Oh my god. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're finished. We're finished. Oh my goodness, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. You made it to the end of this one, so you're a real one. Even if you didn't make it to the end of this one, you're still a real one. I suppose you're not even hearing it, so you'll never know. But now you know, and now we've learned. So I'm glad you made it to the end of this one so you could learn things. And also become a real one. Become more of a real one. And, yeah. Have fun. Literally, that's what life is for. I don't think life is for anything but having fun and learning more about yourself. So you can responsibly and lovingly communicate that to other people. Because, you know, what else brings us joy but community? You know, it would be so different if I was just playing this game by myself and I didn't have Naked Boy. We love Naked Boy. So, I will see you guys later. I'm gonna have a good day. And goodbye. I go wings.